So like I said, we're going to do the crane frolic. We'll start with sinking chi, washing the internal organs, and a little feng sung gong to warm up, calm down. And so for crane frolic, this is Jiao Guri's crane frolic. And for his frolic, you need a little space to walk. So if you can find space in your area that you can walk 3 steps, turn around and walk 3 steps. Can you do that? Okay. Yeah, we're not going to do any vigorous walking. We're just, the pace. But these are walking techniques. Okay, so let me mute you and we'll get started. Turn the music down a little bit. I'm going to start out first with like a little shaking. So what I'm doing is I'm bouncing up and down on the balls of my feet, lifting a little bit, dropping. And you want to have this sense of the arms pulling down a little bit on the shoulders. Relax the shoulders, relax the neck. And then you can shake from side to side, just let your arms hang loose. And then bouncing a little bit. Good. Sinking chi, washing the internal organs. First, let me get the camera set up right. There we go. So as we reach out, imagine gathering fresh chi from the environment, from the heavens, guiding that in through the top of the head. And imagine this fresh chi just washing through the tissue and the organs, relaxing your body, washing out the stale, stagnant chi, any tension, and flushing it down the legs and out the bottom of the feet. Like waves of relaxation. So each gathering, one more wave of relaxation, healing chi, flushing through the body, washing out the stale, turbid chi into the earth. Relaxing the body. Knees a little bent, hips unlocked. So we want to wash out the stale and stagnant chi, get the body nice and light because we're going to do flying. Let me pause for just a minute to make sure my phone is going to stay quiet. Just think of it like a long spin cycle. You're washing out the yuck. Rinsing. I don't know if the feeling of chi flowing through the body tickles or you sense this warmth or vibration. Everyone's a little different. And then closing. It's like grabbing fresh chi in front of the chest, bringing it in, down to the middle dantian. Now, just a new one. These are called Hunyuan circles. I'm just going to do arm circles. And reverse. And relax, closing. Then gathering chi to the three dantians. First, the upper dantian. Drawing chi into that point between the eyebrows, into the core of the head, and then just tracing down to the belly button. Imagine filling up the core of the head with fresh, vibrant chi that soothes and relaxes. So that the face can relax, the neck can relax. So you can see it from the side. Gathering chi to the middle dantian. Imagine it being, the chi is being sipped in through the belly button, filling the space in the core of the body. Filling up the abdomen, chest, upper back, the upper chest. So first we filled up the head and neck. Now we're filling up the abdomen, the chest. Then we gather to the lower dantian, a little wider stance, reaching down, drawing earth chi or yin chi up through the legs, through the tailbone to the lower dantian, then trace up to the point between the kidneys and to the belly button. Up through the hips, filling the pelvic bowl to the belly button. Fresh, soothing chi coming up through the feet, through the calves, the knees, the thighs, the hips, the pelvis, the waist, filling this whole lower area with soothing, healing chi. This also relaxes the waist. So this is a squat in my way of thinking. I'm not bending over at the hips. I'm just lowering my middle, scooping, coming back up. Then closing. And there's a way of pausing and settling the energy in the body. You put one hand over the belly button and the second hand over the back of that hand, and just imagine that fresh chi just in that space between the spine and the back of the belly button. Just imagine that settling in your middle dantian, letting your weight sink down to the feet. All right, closing. All right, this is what the first of the Fang Song Gong exercises called Yin Yang. Feet are shoulders width, knees are bent, hips unlocked. From the side, I'll exaggerate it. It's like you're getting ready to sit down. Hands are at the sides. What we're going to do is shift our weight to one side and just let this arm lean down a little bit. Not tipping, just down. This leg is empty. This is yin, this is yang. And switch. Yang, yin. Heads up. It's not necessary to lift your foot of the yin leg. I'm doing it just to show no weight. If that feels a little too unsteady, then just put most of your weight to one side. Sink, bend the leg a little bit more. Shifting weight from one leg to the other. Relaxing your bod. Or as they say in proper English, your body. This is the simplest of the Fang Song Gong exercises. You want to feel stable, balanced, upright. With your mental imagery, pouring your weight from the middle dantian down the yang, the weighted leg. Pouring. Drawing up. Pouring. Drawing up. Pouring. This idea of drawing the chi back up to the middle dantian, lowering it on the other side. Just like that. Relax yourself into it. You want to widen your stance a little further. All right, weighted even between the feet, closing. Very nice. Yep. Okay, the crane frolics. These are the crane frolics of Jiao Guri, Master Jiao. He's the author of the 15 Tai Chi movements also. So we're going to do this crane frolic. The crane is a flying bird. So the crane frolics are all buoyant, light. You want to think of this light, nimble animal that can land and take off. So the first move is actually going to take what we just practiced in the yin yang exercise and move it into stepping. So 50-50, shoulders width, hands kind of in front of the legs, and then we just draw them apart, shift to one leg, and step out. Exhale, shift the weight to that foot, draw the rear foot up. Out. Reset. It's nice to do outside when you can just do a long stretch. So I'm putting my weight, this is my right foot, weight's on my right foot, left foot goes out, ball of the foot touching the ground lightly. And as I exhale, I come forward. Hands part as the foot goes out. So if you've got a stretch of room that you can practice this in, step. I'm about off camera. We turn around. Weight pouring down. Weight pouring down. And then turn around again. Let's do that one more time. One side will certainly feel easier than the other. Just keep practicing. Okay, closing. The next one builds on that. So instead of just this first one is called hidden wings. Wings don't really come out. They're just going along the sides, in and out. The next one is spreading wings. Shoulder height. The rest of this is the same. Turn around. Make sure I don't hit the wall. Some little tips for the whole series, actually. When you put your foot out, it's not straight out. It's out and a little to the side because you want to keep that shoulder's width distance between your feet. It's going to help you be more stable as you move along. So instead of walking on a straight line, which gets to be hard to balance, so same thing. Inhaling. Exhaling. Again, pouring your weight down the weighted leg. Turning. You can really slow it down if you wish. Okay, again, closing. All right, so this one, first one was hidden wings. The second one, spreading wings. The third one is lifting leg and spreading wings. So that becomes, then step out and close. Easy. So you take your time. Pouring your weight down the leg that's going to be weighted. That's the yang leg. And step out. You go slowly, you don't have to worry with building up momentum. One more time. Now, if this feels unstable, then just lift your knee enough so that your toe is still touching, and then step out. Turn around. Pouring the weight. So that's number 3, closing. Yeah, we're good. Number 4, wild goose landing. It's going to take a couple of minutes to explain. You step out with a foot and turn your foot sideways. Shift your weight and then rotate and face the direction of your toes practically. And you're all weighted on the first foot. Then shift back to your rear foot. Step up. Step out. Shift back to the rear. Step up. Let's try that again. I'll do it across. Yeah, get back on camera. So the foot that I stepped out on, that's got all my, or most of my weight. Then I step back to the rear foot, straighten, and step up. The foot that's just stepped up now steps out. This is like a bird landing. Back. more time. Take your time. Turn around. Closing. That's number 4. So if you haven't noticed yet, you're working your deltoids. Hey Siri, lights on. Okay. Sunset. So we're doing a lot of work on the deltoids as well as the leg muscles. All right. Number 5. Crane soaring. I'll do it a little bit from the side. Step out. Reach out. Weight on that weighted foot. And if you can lift the rear foot, lift it. Inhaling. The other leg steps out. Ah! So it's a strength and a balance move. If you wish, keep the rear toe on the floor. That'll give you a little extra balance. Knee bent, weight going down the leg. Turning. One more time. Turn around. Closing. So just for a minute, do circles with the hips. Reverse it. Closing. Good. So I forgot one move, which is the prep move. Should look familiar. So before you start the crane, do this prep move. Sinking chi down from the middle down to the end of the floor, drawing it up, sinking it down. All right, let's review. Number one, crane walking, hidden wings. Round. Crane number two, spreading the wings. Number 3, spreading the wings, lifting leg. Turning. Oops. Number 4, wild goose landing. Turning. Oops. Staking. And number 5, soaring crane. Oops. Around. What am I doing? Closing. Circles with the knees. Other side. Circles with the hips. reverse. Shoulders. Little Qigong. And reverse. Very good. Then the water wheel. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Drawing up and out. Shifting the weight from one to the other. Yang leg, yang leg. And reverse it. Scooping up and down. Then to change the feet. Drawing chi up from the earth, up and out. And reverse. Closing. One more from the Hanyuan. Gathering chi to the middle dantian. Outer hand sweeps, draws in. Other hand sweeps, draws in. You're not trying to see how far you can turn. It's maybe 30 degrees. Just gathering chi to the middle dantian. And as the middle dantian fills, that chi radiates upward, downward, downward, filling the pelvic bowl, filling the legs, upwards, filling the chest, the upper back, shoulders, the arms, neck, head, the face. Just make it very light movement, not hard. Focus on the palm of your hand as it's gathering chi. Very nice. And just come to a standing position, both hands, one on top of the other. The middle of your one palm against the belly button, the middle of the other palm against the middle of the back of the other hand. And then we finish with a Qigong massage. Brush down, brush up, brush down, brush up, brush down, down the outer side of the legs, starting with the thighs, then the calves, top of the feet, inside of the legs coming up. First, inside of the calves, inside of the thighs, then from the pelvic bone up to the sternum, with your fingertips on the sternum up to the collar notch, and then onto the collarbone. Squeezing. Down the outside, up the inside. Down the back. Fingertips on the sternum. Rubbing. Fingertips on the sternum. Last, a loose fist knocking. Fingertips on the sternum, under the collarbone. Closing. So let's pull up a chair. Answer questions. You can unmute. That's the crane frolic. Ask away.
I found that to be the most delightful session we've ever had.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like I want to fly away. By the end, I felt like if I flap my arms, I would just go off into the sunset. Wonderful.
Touching the spirit of the crane.
Oh, oh, very nice. Thank you.
It's a really delightful set. You're going to work your wing muscles and your leg muscles, and really refine balance.
Nice.
Oh, my pleasure. We'll rehearse them. We'll rehearse them again next week, and I'll try to get something up on the website so you got some documents you can print to remind you.
Oh.
Yeah, and one of the things about the crane frolic is you can't be thinking about a lot of other stuff.
No.
A really good walking meditation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I used to do these in the backyard where I had about a 30 to 45 foot stretch, you know, and I just walked the whole length, doing the one walk, and then I'd come back and do the other one, and just back and forth, entertaining my neighbors.
And to do this outside, must be marvelous.
Well, it really does a couple of things, Christine. One, there's lots of fresh air, so you get some fresh vitality that way. The other is when you're walking on the ground, you really have to pay attention to your feet, because walking on a floor, it's stable, it's level.
Right.
Walking on the ground, it's textured. There's divots and bumps. Right. So it takes a whole different kind of attention on how your foot contacts the ground and how you place your balance there. So yeah, do it outside, just do it slowly. Give yourself a chance to adapt. Nice. Yeah, I don't know why I'm still out of focus, but I'm enjoying it. Good stuff.
Oh, good stuff.
Anything else? Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tony, Barbara, Christine, and Kelly. I didn't see you there. Susan, you all take care.
You too.
Very much. Have a very good week.
And this Friday, I get my second shot.
Good for you. Yay.
Looking forward to the pain.
I hope you feel okay Saturday.
Even if I don't, I'll still have class.
Wait and see. I plan on it, but don't be afraid to cancel if you don't feel well.
I've done Qigong in the midst of bronchial virus.
Oh dear.
It
might make you feel better.
You just do it more slowly. Yeah.
Well, good luck.
Thank you. Be well.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Bye, everybody.